All right, let's get on this flight and get moving. Flying to Rivers State. Of course, it's been some days we brought you updates with respect to what's happening in Rivers State. Well, this is serious matters. For those of you who do not know, on ONIF TV, please do share videos or drop your comment, make them simple and civil. We do our best to bring you breaking news and, of course, the best of the news. Of course, on this segment, we talk about matters that make the round. Not every matter is being discussed in serious matters. Well, Wike's loyalist, Chidi Amadi, resigns as Governor Fubara's Chief of Staff. Well, Chidi Amadi, the Chief of Staff of Governor Fubara, had resigned earlier on today. Well, the Commissioner for Information, Joseph Johnson, confirmed Amadi's resignation, to us on Wednesday. Well, Johnson said Fubara would announce a replacement for Amadi, a loyalist of ex-governor Nyesom Wike, at the appropriate time. Well, this issue between Fubara and his predecessor has continued and seem not to be having any end soon. But then, one continues to wonder if what's, played out between Bola Tinubu, now president of Nigeria, and the then governor Ambode, if that's going to repeat itself. We've said that, look, the issue of godfatherism should be put in the back seat when it comes to politics. And of course, that's the only way we can measure our growth. And that's the only way we can measure our progress. That's the only way we can even grow at all if we are going to make any progress. Look at what's happening in Osun State, for instance. You travel to Osun State, you see the projects that are being done. And somebody said, on one of my visits, I saw somebody said, wow, really, you mean this so much money is in this state and it wasn't being expended all the while? So the money is there. We just need good leaders, and Osun State seems to be blessed with one of such good leaders. Well, let's move on this editorial with respect to the resignation of the Chief of Staff to Governor Fubara, apparently a loyalist of the former governor and now Federal Capital Territory Minister. Well, the former Chief of Staff, Honorable Chidi Amadi, had resigned. The governor will announce another Chief of Staff at the appropriate time. It is the prerogative of the governor to appoint, who he wants as his Chief of Staff. They will tell the House and it to be announced, with respect to the law. Well, efforts to reach Amadi were unsuccessful as he neither answered several calls put across to his mobile phone or mobile lines by our correspondent, nor replied to WhatsApp or text messages sent to him on Wednesday night. Amadi is Wike's kinsman from Obio local government area of Rivers State. His resignation brings to 10 the number of Wike's loyalists who have left Fubara's administration since the beginning of the political crisis between Fubara and his estranged political godfather or predecessor, Wike. Amadi resignation comes on the heels of calls on Fubara to appoint a former factional leader of the State House of Assembly, Edison A, as Chief of Staff. Well, on January 3rd, the Joyi Council Worldwide called on Fubara to appoint a EA as the Chief of Staff in compensation for standing by the government at the height of a plot by 27 lawmakers loyal to ex-governor Nyesom Wike to impeach Fubara. That was the man who stood, in the gap. Well, credit to the Punch on this one, as they reported that the plot to impeach Fubara led to the factionalization of the Rivers State House of Assembly, with the EA leading 4 members, while Martin Amehuli led 26 pro-Wike, lawmakers. But then we'll continue to see how things pan out in the state. And of course, the platform is open for you to drop your comments and let us know. What are you seeing? What do you foresee with respect to what's happening in Rivers State? What do you think? Where do you think we are heading as a people? Let's put ourselves in the shoes of Rivers State. Is Fubara going to finish this tenure? After all the President Tinubu wading into the situation and all of that, and yet we're still having these issues. Wike has been saying all sorts of things for some days now. We know who is in charge. The man seems not to be bothered with what he's actually appointed to do. And if not for the way politics is being done in Nigeria, Wike should be shown the way out because he's not facing his work. I think he should be allowed to go back to Rivers State and, you know, do his business there, other than him holding on to the FCT and, of course, with one leg in Rivers State fighting people there, or, you know, not in good terms with the governor, not allowing the governor to do his work, claiming that he bought their forms and all of that. If you bought their forms, were you doing them a favor, or you actually bought their forms on the ground that they were going to do you a favor, you know, in return? And of course, the people are just acting as if we are running an occultic organization. You know, well, we'll see how things pan out in the coming days. The intervention of President Bola Tinubu, Fubara, following that intervention, Fubara, as part of an 8-point resolution reached at Aso Rock in Abuja, was asked to recognize the 27 pro-Wike lawmakers and take the budget back to them for passage. Well, they have requested that Fubara should represent that budget. Fubara has not done that. We're going to do a follow-up on that and see if the governor will actually still do a follow-up and, of course, represent his budget to them. Weeks after the Abuja meeting, he resigned his membership of the House of Assembly, writing the Independent National Electoral Commission that he ceased to be an Edo lawmaker. Of course, the Edo here did not give any specific reasons for his resignation. Fubara, speaking days later, said the year's exit was part of calculated moves to give peace a chance and resolve the political crisis engulfing the state. On Tuesday, the Amawele-led assembly, during its plenary at the assembly quarters along Aba Road, Port Harcourt, called on Fubara to bring the 2024 budget for fresh passage, saying the state was being run without a budget. But as of Wednesday, Fubara had yet to comment on the request of the lawmakers, even as no state government official had reacted to the statement, which may signal another round of crisis in the state in the coming days. Of course, we are not trying to, you know, make prophecies of doom, but then let's see how things pan out. You're free to drop a comment, but then please do make them simple and civil. A lot of people are lost with respect to what is happening in Rivers State. You hear people saying, well, I don't know, you know, what is happening in Rivers State. This person is saying that the chief of staff to a state governor, Rivers State, or to a state governor like Rivers, is not an ordinary position. It's these wicked loyalists that are at the receiving end in this drama, because Wike, can't appoint them. And if he says he would give them contract, all eyes on him. Fubara will finish his first tenure plus. Rivers people are behind him, and he might even win his second tenure term if life day, and of course that's in the hands of God. Well, it's still serious matters here at ONIF TV. You are free to drop a comment. Like I said, don't forget to share videos. Others make your comments simple and civil. Thank you very much for watching. Wish Governor Fubara all the best, and also Honorable Amadi Chidi, you know, all the best in his endeavor. But then I hope that things pan out well, you know, in the states in the coming days. Well, we update you. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Olukunle Brands. Please do share videos. Don't forget, I will be here again. Bye-bye.